Okay, good morning guys. So yes, I am back to vlogging. Woke up this morning, took some progress pictures. It is Wednesday. I always send my emails to Adam on Wednesdays and he usually emails me back by like later tonight. I feel like I'm looking a little soft today, which I'm kind of upset about, but at the same time I also think it might just be in my head, so I'm like not 100% sure about that. So I'm gonna email him and see what he says and we'll just go from there. I'm also at my parents' house. I moved home for 2 weeks because I'm technically homeless. There's all my crap. Good morning. So, hi. Yes, I was supposed to work out today. However, I'm taking a rest day because I feel absolutely terrible. My mom will be in Kent later today because I am also moving out of my apartment. So this is like the worst time to be sick. I think I'm sick due to stress, honestly. So it's fine. My immune system is crap. It's okay. It's whatever. It's fine. I'm sorry, this is for me, not you. So, I have my potatoes, my eggs, my waffle, looking absolutely phenomenal. I'm so sorry, hon. This is actually my biggest meal calorie-wise. I like eating bigger breakfast. It keeps me satiated throughout the day and I have less cravings throughout the day. So that's just a personal preference and it's what I like to do. I love waking up and knowing that I get a big breakfast. So I'm gonna dig in, email my coach, catch up on some YouTube videos, and I will see you guys probably at the gym. All right, literally just finished my cardio. I usually like never sweat on my face, and my face is dripping in sweat right now. Alright guys, so we are at Kroger. The only reason I'm at Kroger is because the nearest Starbucks isn't this Kroger. Success. I always get an iced coffee with sugar-free vanilla and non-fat milk. It is the best ever. Now we shop. Okay, so I know I'm vlogging and driving. I'm looking at the road. You can't see my eyes, but I promise I'm looking at the road. So I'm actually just finishing up this podcast that I've been listening to. My friend Matt recommended this podcast to me. It's called Mind Pump, and I will have it linked down below for you guys. It's really the first time that I've gotten into listening to podcasts. I've always said that I want to get into listening to more podcasts and just being more mindful. Kind of nice to just listen to something so that you're still, you know, learning. I don't know. I'm like a very firm believer in knowledge is power. So the fact that like we have podcasts available to us is like super, super awesome. Because it's just, honestly, there's just so much knowledge just right here in the palm of our hand. So anyways, Mind Body, it's a great podcast if you're really into like fitness and things like that. I just listened to the first one and I really enjoyed it. And like I said, I'm finishing it up now. And something that I want to touch on real quick is they just mentioned it, is that they will cycle off of supplements when they no longer feel the effects of it. So rather than increasing your dose to feel the effects of it, cycle off of it so that when you get back on it, your body will, you'll reap the benefits of the supplement once you get back on to the product. So I thought that was like really smart. It kind of just like seems like common sense, but honestly it just takes like one person to kind of just like say it aloud and it clicks in your head. So for example, that's something that I need to work on. So like he mentioned, coffee is a great example. Coffee, you know, obviously it's caffeine. It helps you stay focused, helps you think, helps you concentrate, helps you have like a boost of energy, helps you get things done, etc. I cannot live without coffee. My teammate Katie, I was just talking to her and she said that she does not drink coffee, and I'm over here like, how do you not drink coffee? So he said when he no longer feels the effects of coffee, instead of getting like a larger cup of coffee, or instead of like reaching for that extra cup, that's when he will start to cycle off, whether that be like a couple days, like a week, etc. That way when he comes back to it, he still feels the effect of it. Typically, I'm the kind of person that, a very caffeine sensitive person. Like a tall iced coffee from Starbucks usually like gets me going, and now I'm up to a venti and I still don't feel the effects of caffeine. Kind of just means that I need to maybe cycle off of caffeine for a little bit. You know, let my body just use its natural energy rather than supplementing with caffeine, and see how it goes. Like I said, I will also have that podcast listed down below because I think it's really great and you should definitely give it a listen. If you also have any other podcast recommendations, please let me know in the comments. That would be much appreciated. Look at what I just came home to. Okay. Hi. However, when I was at the grocery store today, I did come across the new Halo Top flavors. So let me just show you guys what my freezer looks like right now. Well, my parents' freezer. They kind of hate me for it because I took over like 2 whole shelves. So, all Halo Top. And up here, I'm like have them hidden behind my cauliflower. All my Oreos. I think tonight I'm going to try the candy bar one. I think so. I mean, if I wasn't in prep, I would totally just like dig in and try each and every one of them tonight. But however, I am in prep, so I do have to be mindful. I'm not the best vlogger, obviously. And it's obviously been a minute since I vlogged. But, you know, it's a learning process. We'll just learn together, I guess. Better lighting. So let me just address some questions. Question number 1. Who is my coach? Adam Atkinson. He is based out of Columbus, Ohio, which if you don't know or you're new to my channel, that is where I'm from. So it's really nice because I can go and train with him like once a week, and we can do just like in-person check-ins, and it's super, super nice and helpful. Why I chose Adam because honestly we just like automatically just established this connection, and he's so insightful, he's so knowledgeable, and he not only like knows what he's doing, but he also like teaches you along the way. I've learned so many things through him, so I'm just really, really grateful for him, and I think that he is an incredible coach. It's like no doubt in my mind that he is like one of the best coaches ever. So highly suggest him. I really like him and I really like working with him. Number 2, how long of a prep am I doing? So if you follow me on Instagram, it seems like I've been prepping forever, which it kind of feels like it, kind of not. So I'm doing a 25-week prep, which is pretty long. However, I am reverse dieting into my shows. So instead of like getting like super low cal leading up to a show, I'm actually like my calories are increasing up to my show. Just putting in all the work early and kind of like coasting into my shows, and so far I feel really great. I feel ready for being 5 weeks out, like 25-week prep, and I currently have 5 weeks left until my first show. Question number 3, am I dating? I don't know why this is such a huge question. I get asked all the time if I'm seeing anyone, if I'm dating. No, I'm not. Honestly, I really just have no interest in dating. You guys, I've been asked out on like this sounds so cocky, but like I'm trying not to say this in like a cocky way. I've been asked out on at least like 10 dates, and there was 3 times when I was like, oh yeah, like awesome, like I was super interested, and like I was like texting like a couple guys like back and forth. And then like the week leading up to when we like had plans, I would just back out. I'd be like, no, like I'm not ready. Like, I don't know. There's just like, honestly, I'm not ready to date. Another thing is, I guess this is kind of like leading into the next thing. So another big announcement, I just got my personal training license. So I am now a certified personal trainer. I do kind of have like a position lined up for me. It's just a matter of working all the kinks out. Oh, I guess that's like question number 4. Are we on 4? Question number 4. How much cardio am I doing right now? So I do 5 cardio sessions a week. I know that seems brutal, but it's honestly not. 3 of them are steady state 30-minute sessions. I have 2 HIIT sessions, which this is the first prep that I have had HIIT cardio sessions. If I'm being honest, I hate HIIT cardio. It takes a lot out of me. I only have 2 15-minute sessions, But those 15 minutes are a very brutal 15 minutes. Another question is, what is making this prep so different than your last prep? Obviously, there's a change in coaching, which I'm not dogging on how I've been coached in the past at all. I think that I looked great at all my other shows. I think that I had really good coaching there as well. I think that the main difference is, one, I have a coach who is now willing to push me, whereas like before, since I was in a relationship with my coach, which I know that sounds bad, but like if you've been following like my story or whatever, my coach was my boyfriend at the time, so it made sense. So anyways, being in a relationship with someone that is coaching you can really be difficult because sometimes they can just like not be willing to like push you as far as you're capable of going, simply because they just don't want to, one, piss you off, or two, make awkward tension between you guys. So like, I get it, but at the same time, it is really nice now having a coach who is like, I know what you're capable of, I know how far I need to push you to go. When I'm being a brat about it, he doesn't take it to heart, you know? He knows, like, you're in prep, you're dieting, blah, blah, blah. Oh, another difference that has changed, like that has made this prep different is my mentality. So as you guys know, I did have an Instagram post about this, and it was the first time that I ever really talked about it on social media. But I used to, and I can strongly say that I used to have horrible anxiety. There were days when I could barely like leave the house because of a panic attack. I feel so blessed and so thankful for how I'm doing right now, because me now compared to where I was a year ago, I'm not the same person at all. Now, like, I just took a trip to Louisville. I just went to Kentucky out of the blue. I never would have done that. I'm not like a spontaneous person, but recently I've just been doing so many spontaneous things. I've been going out and seeing the world, and like it sounds so cheesy, but it's so true. Like, things are so different, and I'm really happy with that. And like, I have to say that like my mentality this prep is phenomenal. But yeah, I'm just really grateful. So that's pretty much all that I wanted to like update you on. It's kind of like what this whole entire video was supposed to be about. So yeah, I guess that is it, and I'm actually going to start the next video, which will be the Halo Top ice cream videos. So I'll probably have that up for you guys within the next week, and yeah, I'm glad to be back on YouTube. I really have missed you guys a lot. Just, I don't know, there's a connection here. I'm thankful for you guys, and that's it. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm so sorry this video is so long, so hopefully you had like a long cardio session or something. And that's it. I will see you guys later. Bye.
Take it slow, but it's not typical.